Well, we're here today with Chris Woods, who is a superhuman champion. Chris, what have you been doing the last 100 days or so?
Walking from Darwin to Adelaide, from the Timor Sea to the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, an amazing trek. How many days has it taken you?
125.
125?
That's having a few days off to work with mental health and do free barbecues.
Yeah. And so tell us about a day. How many kilometres would you do during a day?
30 kilometres a day.
30, yeah.
Where get up and go out and do 17 kilometres, then come back and have something to eat, and then do another 13 kilometres.
Yeah.
Then it's all finished.
That is a superhuman effort. Why have you done this?
I've done this for Dads for Kids,
Yeah.
Beyond Blue Black Dog, and Tenterfield Lions Club, plus mental health for men.
Mental health for men, which is a desperate area of need in our country particular.
It is. I've sat around campfires at night talking to men, and there's not much help out there for them. There is for women, but men there isn't. So we need to step up and get more help for men.
Yeah, that's a wonderful cause. Thank you so much.
That's okay.
You were telling me just before you found it difficult to engage some of the media networks to get behind you.
Yes,
Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I can. I'll probably stand on a lot of people's toes, but I'm a female standing up for men. If I was a female going to stand, well, I am a female, but standing up for another female, I would have got more publicity. But that's okay, because men need help.
Yeah, that's a very selfless attitude. You're a very servant-hearted, big-hearted lady, and we are so grateful with Dads for Kids that you have done this.
That's okay.
If people want to get behind you and say, that is incredible what you have done
Yeah.
in standing up for men, how can people support and donate for your cause, what you've just done?
Tracks for a cause.
Yeah.
And if they go on to that, there is the Tenterfield Lions Club. They can get in contact with I've got their bank details, or just Chris Tracks for a Cause and make donations. If everybody in Australia just donated $1, look how much money we could make.
It would make a huge difference.
And there's just so many dads out there that are struggling to see their children. And, dads are so important too.
Yeah, fantastic. Is there any other stories you'd like to pop in for us? Any curious moments that you've had, or any other experiences you'd like to share?
I'd just like to thank John White from Newcastle. He was my driver.
Yes.
I'll tell you of a thing that happened. I was only on the road for 2.5 hours, and I had an accident and ended up in hospital.
Oh.
Just for a few hours, but I had 7 stitches in my hand and 6 on top of my eye. But I was back on the road again within 2 hours, so I did another 15 Ks.
You just heard that she's got straight out of a hospital and just done another 15 Ks.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, but you've done it.
I've done it. It's just one foot in front of the other.
Yeah.
One little step, that's all it is.
Yeah.
There's days I would try to get up, I'd lay in bed and think, I can't do this. But, if you're doing it for yourself, stay in bed. If you're doing it for Australia, get up, put a smile on your face and get out there.
And that's what you've done for 125 days.
Yes.
Is got out there and done it.
Yes.
So on behalf of Dads for Kids, thank you so much. Your sacrifice will not go unnoticed, and it is greatly appreciated. And for anyone who can, we really encourage you to get behind Chris Woods and her phenomenal achievement. You've arrived in Adelaide today.
Yes,
you finished today. And she's still standing strong and sprightly. And we wish you a very good rest now. And absolute congratulations for all that you have done
so much
for the men of Australia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much.
I'm here with John, who has driven Chris's bus 3,000 kilometres, and you've trekked with her all the way from Darwin to Adelaide. Can you tell us a little bit about just what you think of Chris and what she has done this last 125 days?
She's a remarkable woman.
Yeah.
What anybody else at 72, what they doing? Sitting in a rocking chair, and there she is walking down the highway.
Yeah.
Stewart Highway's like a racetrack. It's 130 kilometres an hour.
It's as fast as you want.
She was there. Didn't put her off. Then the other thing is, no fuel company would get behind her. All the fuel from New South Wales to Darwin and back down to here, and then back over to New South Wales, they come out of her pocket, and she's only a pensioner.
So Chris has paid for all of her expenses. So all the donation money goes to the causes.
Those are the causes.
Yeah, she doesn't even cover her own. It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And about once a week, we've got to pull into a caravan park so we can do some washing and all of that. It comes out of her pocket. Yeah. You just got to put it out there for her.
Yeah.
She's, I never met another woman like it.
Yeah. 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 And so the trip is actually about 10,000 kilometres because you're going from New South Wales to get to Darwin and then driven all the way down to Adelaide, South Australia. Now you're about to drive all the way back. So that's a lot of petrol money.
Very lot. We paid $1.85 per litre at one spot. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot of
I
money.
don't know
isn't
how
it?
she done it. Yeah, it's a lot of money just for a litre when you got to put 50, 60 litres in it.
Yeah,
No, that's a hell of a lot of money gone down the drain.
it is. And you're telling me that you're obviously very passionate about her cause and you've jumped on board to help her, but you found it difficult to get publicity, which is why we're doing this now, to help Chris out and to publicise what she's done. But you found it difficult to engage with media outlets to try and promote the cause.
Well, yeah, we went out of our trouble in Darwin, went and seen them all, told them when we're leaving, what time, where we're at. 3 TV stations, nobody turned up. Told the radio station, ABC Radio, didn't turn up. And that was heartbreaking. We had a minister turn up and he walked a kilometre with her and he come back and I said, mate, your TV coverage up here stinks. And he said, I'll go back to have a few words with I think it was Channel 9. You know, as Chris says, if she was doing it for women, they'd be over like a rash. Because she's doing it for men, nobody wants to know.
Yeah. And what would you say to everyone out there who's watching about getting behind Chris and supporting? Because you're the only one who's seen her walk 3,000 kilometres. You've been there with her every day. 3,100. You've been there with her every day.
Yeah. Listen, if everybody gave $1,
Yeah.
how many people in Australia is there? 26 million?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, if everybody gave $1, we get a few $1 million and it'll help really good.
Yeah.
But nobody's interested.
Right.
Right, beautiful place here. And how many people we had around here? Maybe 50, 60 when the car was there. You know, why can't more people get around and help?
Yeah. Well, if you are watching today, we would very much appreciate you helping out Chris and supporting her and donating to the cause. Chris would be extremely grateful, as would Dads for Kids. But to you, John, thank you so much for supporting Chris, because without you, we wouldn't be here today. Chris would not have been able to walk those 301 kilometres. 3,001 kilometres, sorry, over the 125 days. So you've witnessed an incredible feat, and you've been there supporting her, and we just want to say thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, John.
I don't think anybody else will do it.
No, but you did it, so thank you.
Thanks.